Baby shark, shark, shark. Wow. Voila. And I just recently saw a beaver, and I was just talking about baby shark. So let's get into it. The shark card. The shark card. Directness, exposure, revealing true nature and desire. The shark is only dangerous when we don't acknowledge it. This card indicates that something big needs to be exposed. It's lurking in the depths and creating tension. Shark energy takes over us when we are hesitant to be honest, to be totally ourselves, or to say what we really want. It may be tempting to continue pretending nothing is wrong, but when shark energy is at play, we feel its presence encircling us. When in balance, you are intriguing, captivating, and mysterious. When out of balance, you are sneaky and destructive. To bring into balance, practice honesty. And that is the shark card. The next card is the raccoon, a card I've never pulled before. I've never pulled the shark before. Let's get to the raccoon. Talented, shadowy, and hiding. Raccoon energy is at play within all artists to greater or lesser degrees. At best, it indicates talent, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I am ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until this creative ego fear is resolved. When in balance, you are a generous friend and exceptional artist. When out of balance, you're competitive and you are a starving artist. To bring into balance, make new work. And that is the raccoon. The next is the rabbit. Okay, the rabbit. The rabbit is afraid of everything, overwhelmed, frozen. The rabbit loves to remind his friends that someday the eagle will swoop down and eat him. He talks and talks and talks about it so loudly, in fact, that one day the eagle hears and thanks him for the great idea. Rabbit energy is alive when we are scared, most often about the future, and we become our own worst enemy. We sign up at dust cloud. We spin up a dust cloud of fear and then complain to others that we are lost. Notice your thoughts and words, O rabbit. They shape your destiny. When in balance, you are sensitive, a problem solver, and good listener. When out of balance, you over-explain and talk fast. To bring into balance, a day of silence. Okay, and let's go to the beaver, which I just recently saw a beaver, so this is going to be interesting. The beaver. Thought the beaver would be over in this section. Let's find the beaver. The beaver. The beaver. Hard worker, loyal, tireless, family first. The beaver personality is a welcome sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home, financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project, once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga, which is selfless service. When in balance, you are happy and do meaningful work. When out of balance, you feel useless and worn out. To bring into balance, physical labor, a selfless service. That is the overall energy for this, because it's so beautiful the way this card and this reading just played out. The shark card is saying about speaking your truth, and you can look at my Instagram page and TikTok, Oracle Candles on Instagram and TikTok. And today I made a video where I spoke some truths that were very relevant to me. And the raccoon card is a message also talking about, it's all following a very good story. So the next card after that, after speaking your truth, is make new work. So right after I did that video, I felt compelled to start reading the book that we are reading at Oracle Candles, which is The Game of Life by Florence Scovel Shinn. And this book is a book that was given to me by a woman who read it and someone gifted to her. It is a best-selling book that I am reading, and I'm posting the videos as I read the book. So that is very good that I found this. The raccoon energy is talking about starting a new work, and we started a new book just today after I made the video of me speaking my truth. So now we have the rabbit card. And the rabbit card is saying you need a day of silence. And this is great, which I will be taking out the time to practice more silence, as I like to do. Here at Oracle Candles, we like to meditate. And a lot of this meditation is in silence with our Oracle Candles. If you like to purchase a candle, you can, and it is at www.oraclecandle.com. And I will also leave an Etsy link. So the rabbit card is a day of silence, okay? Because when it's in balance, you are sensitive, a problem solver, and a good listener. Okay, now the beaver card, which is so relevant, because I just saw a beaver. And the beaver card is about physical labor and selfless service. What can we do? And I've been thinking of this myself lately. What is there I can do where I feel more like I am doing it voluntarily? So some of that involves me making these videos where I'm doing this out of just a service of that I feel like is very selfless, and that is helping me. And when one teaches, two people learn. So as these readings are progressing, I'm learning a lot because they are coinciding with everything that's going on. And I feel like this reading picks up the energy. See how that rabbit card, the beaver or somebody talks about over explaining? That's why tomorrow we'll do a day of silence. And the next deck we'll pull from is the Let's Hear from the Messenger Oracle. I like this deck. Okay. We're going to pull from the Messenger Oracle next. All right. Let's see what the message is. This is a great reading so far. The Messenger Oracle. Get that situated. Let's see. The Messenger Oracle. Now, the Messenger Oracle. Let's see. We're going to pull some good ones from here. Can we get a popper? Can we get a popper? Let's get a card for July's full moon. And what is the message? What is the message for the full moon? For the full moon in Capricorn, what is the message that I need to hear right now is make the sacrifice. Okay. Make the sacrifice. Okay. We have another one. Wash away your burdens. This is such a beautiful reading. This really is a beautiful reading. Get one more. See the lesson. This is so great because I was just talking to someone about how your past does not define you. So long as you see the lesson, okay? Make the sacrifice. Sacrifices as in, is there something that I can sacrifice right now, whether it's soda, candy, anything to better myself and bring me into more alignment? What is the sacrifice that we can make? I love when I get this card because I love baths. And this says wash away your burdens. Wash away your burdens, meaning, yes, you can wash those things away. Anything that burdens you right now. Let's go to the book. And we have Seek the Lesson. Seek the lesson. Okay. Seek the lesson. Here we learn that wisdom is born from seeking the lesson in all experiences, both the good and bad. It is born from the awareness that everything is connected and that all happens for a reason, even when the reason remains a mystery. Embrace a new idea, new awareness, or the new knowledge that comes from listening to your internal voice, and to the human and non-human teachers and messengers who will come in and out of your life. Let them inspire you to explore unknown pathways. That's great. Make the sacrifice. See the lesson. Make the sacrifice. Okay. Make the sacrifice. Make the sacrifice. You will not achieve the outcome you desire if you are unwilling to act upon your intentions. It is not as simple as wanting something to happen or believing that it will happen. You have to make it happen. And to make it happen requires that you be willing and ready to do whatever is necessary, no matter the sacrifice. For everything you desire, you must give of yourself in return. For everything you desire, you must give of yourself in return. Wash away your burdens. As you have moved through life, you have undoubtedly experienced moments that have inspired feelings of great remorse, shame, and guilt. You have made promises you have not been able to keep. You have judged and blamed yourself and others. You have burdened yourself with feelings born of acts that cannot be undone, which still bind you to the past. It is time to forgive. It is time to lie down in the healing waters and let them wash away your burdens so you can move forward with spirit cleansed. I love that card when it shows up because it's a beautiful card that reminds us that, for one, you are not your past, right? As long as you see the lesson and seek the lesson, which might require, the lesson might be that you need to make a sacrifice. The sacrifice might be the past, which you need to let go of. If you see the lesson and make the sacrifice the past and wash away your burdens. Okay, this is turning out to be a great reading. The next card I want to pull from is the Moonology. And let's get some timeliness on this reading. I like the Moonology deck because it's all about, the timing of the moon. Who knows? It might even be the full moon in Capricorn card, but we can go to that card because I like to do that. We'll do the full moon in Capricorn card and read it from the full moon, from the Moonology deck. What is the full moon in Capricorn about in this book? Full moon in Capricorn, page 86. Let's see. Here we go. I went right to it. Look at that. Full moon in Capricorn. Your hard work is paying off. Okay? Your hard work is paying off. First and foremost, this card suggests a new start for you professionally. Whatever has been going on in your working life, this card heralds the start of a new and improved work cycle. If you're unhappy in your current job, this is the time to either renegotiate your position or look for something new. Whatever your question, whether work-related or otherwise, a new plan and strategy is called for. You need to take a look at the long term and think about where you want to be in 12 months or even 5 years' time that will inform your best course of action. Okay? It says the best course of action now, so think seriously about it. Drawing this card suggests it is a time for you to be ambitious about whatever it is that you want to achieve. Attuned to the moon. Make a proper plan and execute it well. Additional meanings for this card. You need to be more disciplined to reach your goal. Hard work will make your dreams a reality. A very good omen for study or teaching. Don't be too controlling or avoid anyone who is controlling the teaching. Capricorn is the sign of ambition, building, and hard work. The energy is solid and rigid. The new moon in Capricorn is a powerful lunation that comes towards the end of each year and marks arguably the best moment annually to make a list of your hopes, So this is when the new moon in Capricorn happens, because it comes at the end of each year, and it marks the time to make a list of your hopes and dreams, ambitions, and intentions for the year ahead. Yeah, that's like New Year's Eve around that time. That new moon is in Capricorn. Anytime the moon is new, it's always in the same sign. So the new moon in Capricorn is going to be in January. The new moon is going to be in Sagittarius if it's the month of, yeah. So pulling this card at any time suggests that with planning and discipline, you can achieve whatever you set your mind to. And look, I want to end this reading off with this message that I got. And it says, believe in the power of your dreams and have faith in their realization. Because this is the whole entire message. Right there. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you got something from it.